Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Dustin Edison coming at you with another video. In this video I'm going to be cleaning my 16-inch Heritage Arms Rough Rider along with both of its cylinders because I have a 22 Magnum and 22 long rifle cylinder with it. The 22 Magnum cylinder in it right now. This is a 22 long rifle cylinder. I'm going to go ahead and take this out first before I do anything else. Now, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Anybody that watches my channel consistently knows I try to upload several times a day. I do 2 to 4 long videos every single week. I try to do one trip to Highsmith Guns every week. And I also try to do how to drive a stick shift once a week. Now, in order to take the cylinder out, I take this part out. Cylinder comes right out. Now, here's the thing. You have to pull the hammer back just a little bit. Then open this little part right here. Then there's this little switch right here. You push that part, that's the other side of this, over. And then pull that out, and that's when the cylinder just comes out real easy. Now, interestingly enough, the reason I'm doing both cylinders is because one's a 22 long rifle cylinder, one's a 22 Magnum cylinder, but both of them can be cleaned with this bore snake. This is a 22 Magnum and 22 long rifle bore snake. It'll work on both cylinders, and that's why I'm using it. That's why I'm cleaning both cylinders and the gun itself in this video. This is the product that I use. I was going to say solution. Product that I use to clean. I also use a little hand towel and a rag. Without further ado, first, whenever you go to clean this, or any firearm for that matter, I always like to start by spraying down the inside of the barrel. Because even though I only put about 18 rounds through each cylinder, that means I put 36 rounds through the barrel. Spraying down the inside of this right here where the cylinder goes. Now I'll take this, the bore snake, and this part goes in first. When you're going to clean something like this, there's 2 holes. Because one of those holes is for this, and the other one is for the ammo to travel through. You got to go through the top hole. Now, I would have shown you how to make sure this was unloaded, but given the size of the firearm itself, I decided to just make sure it was unloaded before starting the video. But that's good practice, is to make sure it's unloaded before you start cleaning it. I'm going to do a third pass with the bore snake through the barrel, and then I'm going to move on to the inside here, right here. There we go. I covered this in my range video with this gun. The reason that it can shoot both 22 long rifle and 22 Magnum is only because I have 2 different cylinders for it. It's a single action revolver. I have a standard Thunderstruck, which is what I did this past weekend for range time at Highsmith Guns, and it's 22 Magnum. It cannot shoot 22 long rifle because it doesn't have a cylinder for it. It's a double action on the revolver. I also have a 22 semi-automatic pistol that can only shoot 22 because I don't have two different cylinders for it. It's a semi-automatic pistol. It can only shoot 22. It's just the way this particular firearm is designed. You can shoot two different types of ammo through it, but you have to have a different cylinder for each round. Now I'm going to wipe down the inside of here. Now, the way you tell the difference between these cylinders doesn't really matter when you're cleaning them, because like I said, the bore snake works on both of them. But when you're getting ready to shoot, the way you tell the difference is this cylinder is the 22 Magnum. I know that because on the side here it says 22 WMR, which means Win Mag or 22 Magnum. And this one says 22 long rifle right here. Or actually, it doesn't say 22 long rifle, it says 22 LR, which means 22 long rifle. Well, hold on, there it is, right there. And that's how you tell the difference between the cylinders. Because if you look at them, they're the same size. They just have, one of them has slightly, I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to say one of them has slightly bigger holes, but that's not true. If you want to look at them like that. So I guess I was wrong. The only way to tell them apart is to look for the 22 WMR or 22 LR. Now, without further ado, when you go to clean this, same way I did with that, with the barrel, I spray this down the barrel the same direction that the ammo would be traveling if I was shooting the gun itself. Well, you do the same thing with the cylinders. You take cylinders, when you put these cylinders in, they go in this little part right here, doesn't have it on that side. This little part right here goes towards the grip of the gun, goes towards the hammer of the gun. So you spray it down like so. I just sprayed a little bit on the other side. I didn't spray it into any of the holes, any of the chambers. The same thing with this one. Now, I did 3 passes through the barrel with that bore snake. I'm probably only going to do 2 passes through each chamber of each cylinder because there's 12 holes. And it's not that dirty because I only did 18 rounds through each cylinder. But I did 36 through the barrel. 1, 2. I'm going to put my finger over that hole to keep track of where I'm at. Move my finger over to the next hole, to that hole. Third, so I'm on the third chamber now. Alright. Fifth chamber, first pass. Yes, I realize my strap for my bib overalls is down. Now, that does it for that cylinder, at least for now. Move on to this one. Alright, there's one chamber down. 5 more to go. Three down, 3 to go. Alright. Now, take this rag, since there's still some leftover bright bore on both these cylinders. Do that. Same thing with this one. And that's how you do it. Hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, and I will talk to everyone very soon.